Good morning or afternoon or whenever you're watching this. This is Karen with Veronica's Tarot. It's morning for me, that's for sure. So this is our daily energy reading as I'm shuffling. I'm using the Barbieri deck today. Current situation, present influence, future influence, the unknown, challenge, what to watch for, and advice, outcome if you needed. Usually I've been pulling an outcome lately. Kind of see where the situation's going, right? A destiny. So keep in mind this is a daily energy, so they may be small things, how you feel in the moment, that kind of stuff. It could be big things too, but it's more apt on the day to day. So current situation is the Queen of Wands, present influence, the Wheel, future influence, Tower, what you don't know or don't see, the Moon. That's kind of a don't see energy anyway. Challenge. Okay, what to watch for? Advice, and that's what to watch for is Eight of Cups. I'm sorry. Advice, Four of Wands. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna. Okay, Lovers is at the bottom of the deck, so I would say this reading is probably some kind of relationship reading. Again, this doesn't have to be love, so I'm not doing a love singles reading. But it could be what relationship you're in, or it could be a friendship, a close working relationship. This is a beautiful Lovers card, by the way. I love it. So that's the bottom of the deck energy. So the current situation is Queen of Wands, and I feel like that is something that you're feeling really passionate about. The Queen of Wands is very motivated. She's a show off kind of, but she's fun, and but at the same time, she's mature. She gets it, but she's that one that's going to be the cheerleader that's going to keep you moving. She's going to keep moving. So the situation is about being motivated, being energetic. Something, I feel like the situation is something that really excites you, and makes you bring that personality out, like that show offy. So the Queen of Wands would be even like an actress or someone who gets on stage and does show off stuff. I mean, they're very show offy to a certain degree. So I feel like that's kind of energy. Like you're just feeling like really good about yourself, and you are passionate about whatever the situation is. I will tell you the influence now is times are changing. So what's influencing this energetic feeling is that you're moving past something. Like you're moving on, you're moving forward, and it feels good. It makes you, it gives you energy, and it really makes you, want to, I don't know, go attack the world kind of feeling. So the future influences the Tower, and the Tower to me, I didn't show you the Wheel. I do like the Wheel because it has that castle in the middle, so it does tell us that things are moving forward and moving on. Also, it's kind of a destiny thing. This could be someone coming in and that you feel really good about, and it could be something coming in that you feel really good about. But the Lovers could be that. Um, and the Tower in the future influence, um, there's a change in the future. Like there's going to be a shift, a change. It could feel like it's going to be sudden, because I feel like the Tower, no matter if it's a shift or a change, it's sudden. You're not expecting it. Um, and I feel like it's a change. I feel like really it's a change in perspective is what I feel like it is. It might not be, it could be like a literal change, but I feel like it's a change in perspective. So that, and that, I think that keeps you motivated too. Um, but With some of the other cards, it might be, and we'll talk more about this when I pull the outcome. It could be a change for the, maybe you were too excited about something. I'll tell you why because of the challenge in a minute, but, and maybe we'll come back to this guy too. So what you don't see is the moon. And this card is about things being unclear anyway. So I do feel like that's exactly what that is. That what I feel like, whatever this shift changes, it's not going to be exactly what you think it is. Um, it could be that you look at it negative and it's really not a negative change, it's really positive. You know how sometimes we don't want things to change, and there's something that we enjoy in our life, but we don't realize that it's maybe there's something better out there, or a change of direction would be good, right? So when that change happens, it's not a good thing, but then something good comes out of it. I think that's kind of the energy I'm leaning towards with this situation. The situation's all about your energy, though, like that vivacious, excited, passionate energy. The challenge is the Three of Cups. This is the three, right? It's the same two people that are in the Lovers, by the way. I find this very interesting because I would think it would be in the Two of Cups, but it's the same. And I feel like that this, to me, in this deck, the Three of Cups is more like the Two of Cups would be. It's about counting on people. And it's particular people rising people up, like people that make you, that bring the best out in you, rise you up, like make you the best that you can be. And I feel like the challenge is getting to that there's going to be I think the Tower might be kind of hard, and I think that the challenge is seeing the upliftness of this Tower, like what's coming out of it, what really is, how it's going to be better. And you don't see that because you're not lifting yourself up, which is weird because the current situation is lifting yourself up. Like that's what the Queen of Wands is. Like she's very, ambitious and excited, and has a lot of that energy. And so that kind of seems odd to me that would be the challenge. But a Tower shifts those energies. So it could be that, this is moving, the wheel is taking us into this Tower moment, and it shifts how we see things. So what you need to watch for is the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is about, kind of walking away from things. So watch that. And I'm not sure, you might pull a clarifier. Is this you walking away, or is this someone walking away, or do you need to? And it's weird because the advice to me, okay, so Four of Wands is our advice. And to me, that says that we need to celebrate the things around us, really celebrate things and celebrate what we have. And I think that if things are changing and you didn't celebrate what you have, there might be a regret there. Or it could be like a regret that, that you let something go without maybe acknowledging how good it made you feel or what it did for you, as far as this Queen of Wands energy. And so this is the advice, is to be careful not to let things pass without speaking your truth or telling how you feel. I'm going to pull an outcome, and I'm going to clarify that Eight of Cups. So what is the outcome of this situation? Where does this take us? Okay, it takes us to the Knight of Knight of Pentacles. So this is definitely some forward movement. This could be a person, a younger person, and it takes you to that, like this. But I feel like it's more taking you to a new destination where you're going to be planting new seeds, taking on a new situation, taking something else on. I feel like that's what this is saying, that's where this is leading. And it's leading to me, the Knight of Pentacles is a very good knight. he's got forward movement, and he is a younger and a little bit, less mature than a queen or a king, of course, but he's taking his time, and that tells me that this is something that you can give your time to and take your time with, and that there's something that's good going to come out of it, something that will last a long time. So I guess that's what we have to watch for as far as walking away from something. I'm going to use the wizard to do a couple clarifying. I just want to make sure on this Eight of Cups what we're watching for. That's kind of easier said than done, right? So can you tell me about this Eight of Cups and what we need to watch for? Let's see what this says. While I'm doing this really quick too, next week, starting Sunday, I'm going to be out of town on work. So I'm going to try to post as much as I can. It'll just be a different format maybe, or from a hotel room, and I won't have a camera like this. So I'll do the best I can. Give you some daily energy readings. But they might not be every day. Got to get up early and drive into work. So, okay. Please tell us, clarify this Eight of Cups and what we need to watch for. What is this Eight of Cups? What are we watching? What is this energy? Oh, wait, I'm going to do a couple more times because I'm just going to take 3 off the top. I flipped that. I'm going to take it. I never flip cards. So 2 more. Okay, so Eight of Cups. Let's clarify the Chariot, 5 of Swords, and the Sun. I feel like that's a forward movement because of the Chariot there. There's a lot of movement going on with that. So the Eight of Cups is about moving, I believe, away from a fight, an argument, or something where you feel like you have to engage, or where you feel like you almost have to win because you're not going to. Move towards that Sun card. Where is it? Right here. Move towards that for, really towards happiness, towards the joy, towards what will bring you true joy. Sometimes we feel like where we're at is bringing us true joy, but it might not be. And I'm going to do a quick clarifier on the Tower, just to make sure. When I see the Chariot with the Eight of Cups, it's definitely forward movement, but it's also about moving away from any kind of fights. That 5 of Swords says there's not a conflict as much as it is in your head, like you have to win this. Do you have to win? Do you have to win? Or do you walk away? That's that same energy as the Eight of Cups to me. Like the 5 of Swords is, do you stay and win, or do you walk away and survive? And then that will bring you happiness. So you are looking for joy. So that's kind of what to keep an eye on. To me, like, this is a change that you need to keep an eye on. And tell us about the Tower, please, in the future influence. What is this Tower? So it's 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords in the middle there, and 9 of Pentacles. So 9s are definitely shifts and what do you call them, mini completions. So I feel like maybe that you're at a point where you're done with something, and it's the 10. I feel like whatever you're done with has what you're done with, and what's changing is the anxiety. Like, you're done with that. You're done with feeling like that. You're done with that anxiousness, and it's a matter of, do I, Do I stay secure? Between the 10 and the 9, there's not that much difference. The difference to me between the 10 and the 9 is more independent energy, 9 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles is more family, group, um, home type success, where the 9 of Pentacles is more independent success. So I feel like that could be what you're shifting to, is maybe more realizing what you have within yourself. Could be also that you're going from the 9 to the 10. But the 10 came out first, and then the 9 of Swords, and then I feel like there's some kind of stress with your stability that's changing. Is it a job? I don't know. But that's what I feel like is changing. Like there's now keep in mind that doesn't mean you're going to go unstable, because 9 and 10 are both good cards. They're great cards. They're just a different type of energy to me. But definitely watch for moving forward. So I feel like, yes, I feel like this Tower is going to be a moment where, kind of a clarity moment, because of the 8 of Cups too. And the Moon says what you don't see is what you don't know. There's something behind the scenes that's causing this Tower, and that this Tower is, I think the 3 of Cups too, with the challenge, it's saying you're having a hard time celebrating this and being, okay with this. And that Moon is unseen, so you don't know what this is really going to happen here. So when you have a shift like that and you're not sure of the outcome, it brings the anxiety. It brings a little bit of challenge with celebrating a change that you're not quite sure if it's going to work or not. I feel like this could be it's very interesting, because with the 4 of Wands and the Lovers, I feel like it's kind of a relationship thing. But with the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, I feel like it's more of could be a work, especially with the Knight of Pentacles here too. So all I will say is the energy looks good to me as far as moving out and forward, but there's going to be a stumbling block. And that stumbling block is just literally, oops, I tripped over this. Now the good stuff's going to happen. And I think that's what you need to watch for, is that when you walk away, when we get the 8 of Cups, another thing to remember with the 8 of Cups, and we're walking away from something, it's like a destiny type of feeling, and you've got the wheel there too. So keep an eye on moving forward to bring you to your destiny, because between the wheel and the 8 of Cups, to me, that's really about a very spiritual and very positive forward movement. So sorry this took so long, but I just, when you get hard cards, you don't want to leave people hanging, because that's not fair. But and we'll do another reading tomorrow, but this is just today. I do feel like though this is going to be something that hangs on for a little bit, because of the 10 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. There's some slower energy there, but in the future that energy is good. And it's planting seeds for the future. It's just too about being patient with those. So take care. Have a beautiful day.